here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. The Falcons ready to take over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing to start the drive. Snead. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Stokes. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they've killed off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Here we go now on 1st and goal. From the gun, Snead. Throwing the out route incomplete. Stokes, and he'll be out of bounds to get it down to 25 there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. People like to take a shot in this part of the field, but at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Again, drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. That was quite the call down around the goal line on 4th and goal.
Yeah, they fake the run, pull it out, and then defense. I've been in that spot before, and we see it all the time. You almost have to overcommit against the run. You have to almost step out and say, they're going to run it, go make a play. They got fooled on that one.
So the penalty, they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you can almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fought hard at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand checking throughout the route. Great job staying focused on the football and pulling it in through the contact.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And Miami's offense set and ready to go. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing to start the drive. Davis. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Dolphins are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses. Other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing to start the drive. Snead. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Davis now on first down. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. 15 yards. And the Dolphins are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll be set up a good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Snead. He finds his man complete. That's Stokes. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back to throw. Snead. And this is for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Falcons push further out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where in every direction.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A nice little juke. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Miami set to take over. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. Now they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Being chased out left. It's a first down and more for Davis, and he'll be taken down at the 26.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get the receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Davis operating from the gun, and his throw here's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Davis. He finds his man. Complete. It's Gregory. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. 9 yards is the loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there. You don't deserve anything for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken way up at the 25. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Throwing to start the drive. Snead. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown Falcons. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons will extend their lead. So the Falcons again going for the 2-point conversion. They'll go to throw. And it's a it's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they're able to throw it into the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you have to be careful there because if you do get it intercepted, it turns out the defense has 2 points with that. Yeah, another target. Right on it. Chunky yardage, too.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. And that is caught. Down Miami. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. These two teams in this first half have been fun back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. Talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. little bit here to start the drive. So holding will stretch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they'll come out on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Indeed. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Stokes. Wow. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown here this first half. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they have a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and now to give us momentum going into the 2nd half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got to get that accomplished right before the half ended.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. You get to that spot in the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they can just get 3 out of this, think about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Dolphins offense returning to the field. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Davis. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Snead. left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A final shot before break. Snead. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. A final shot before break. Snead. That's caught by Jackson. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
He's going deep for Brown. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for the Dolphins. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big game.
Davis now. From the gun, he'll throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Now Brian Flores going to leave the offense out there to go for 2. That's on.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken way up at the 25. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets it up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Throwing to start the drive. Snead. He finds his man. Complete. That's Stokes. He's going to get all the way down inside the 35.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
From the gun, Snead. And that could be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
So a complete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. Looking to throw. Snead. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Falcons push further out in front. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And they got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Davis on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Dolphins got it back to a one-score game. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Atlanta regains possession of the football. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Snead. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing on first down. Snead. He finds his man, complete. It's Stokes. Touchdown, Falcons! A 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Dolphins about set to go to work on offense. High-scoring first half, and to this point, a high-scoring second half. A lot of offense, Charles.
Very entertaining game for guys like you and me, being able to watch it. Anyone who's here in the stadium, they've got to be having a blast wondering who's going to score next and who's going to gain an advantage. The people who hate this,
the guys that play your old position, right?
My old position, anyone on defense, this is not a satisfying game for them, not at all.
Yeah, these offenses rolling. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. 4 receivers in the formation here, a pair to each side as they face a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Davis throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now Davis on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Brown's got it for a Miami touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window. Zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Fighting through. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to start the drive. Snead. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Operating from the gun, Snead. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Falcons will extend their lead. He's been a frequent target, and with catches like that, one-handed in the end zone, I keep going his way.
And he's doing it every which way, isn't he? 2 hands, and in this case, we just saw it with 1 hand. Almost reminds me of a great return of service guy in tennis. No matter how you whack it at him, it comes back at you. In this case, he just envelops it and brings it in.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So the defense gets the stop. I know situation to situation. But who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try to bring pressure.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to have a really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So the Dolphins now down by 8. And time, a huge factor. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Davis throwing on 1st down. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. And time, a huge factor. They'll have 1 play here just north of the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, Davis. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So and now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete, but he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he will take it all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join the quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. From the gun, Snead. He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a two-score game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to be set up with excellent field position past the 45.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it first and 10 at their own 46. Throwing to start the drive, Davis. Got a man, it's Brown. Touchdown! A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. If you get that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of the timeout as it comes to minute 25 left to go in the contest. Now now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
And it's caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And, man, Charles, talking about singing something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hand will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching.
A little stinger, but a touchdown. That's caught.
Well, Bart, since this new came into play, offenses spent a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Miami set to take over. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And this crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise. Back to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. They'll look to throw. And it's not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. This one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And it's nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down.
And with the scoreboard against them here in the 4th quarter, this was definitely 4-down territory. Really nice job there finding a way to get open. A really nice throw. That sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is in for the touchdown with no time remaining. And Charles, we're a 2-point conversion away from overtime.
That won't be easy.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. It's complete.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. I think we just witnessed the ultimate head-scratching moment. All they needed was the extra point to win the game, and they don't get the 2 points right. Why did they go for the 2-point conversion?
It is a head-scratcher, but I go back to when we sat down with them in our meeting, and they just kept coming back to special teams. It's just been not very good in practice this week. I wonder if that ghost loomed over them and decided not to kick it there and go for 2. But still, I think your odds are a whole lot better just snapping and putting it down and kicking.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. You got to kick the extra point. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make...
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So often in overtime, Charles, games are won or lost on one big play. That might have been that big play right there.
And the ability to execute it despite the stakes, because let's face it, we've been there before. We've seen guys maybe hyperventilate a little bit when it's their opportunity. Not in this situation. They executed it calmly, and they really got it done.
And now they're set up in prime position. You know they're going to be looking his way in overtime. He's had a fantastic game, but unable to hook up there.
And how many times do we see this situation where they actually complete that pass, and you wonder to yourself, how do you let him get open? How do you not know they're going to go to him? He's their big play guy. In this case, they defended it well and knocked it away.
And it will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator,